Hi.
Have you unmuted? Yes, I think. Hello?
Hi. Hello.
Hello? So we are back. And I think there's a bit of a delay on the YouTube. Your phone is lagging. Okay, so for those on YouTube, can you hear us clearly? Or can you at least hear us? I know that will be quite a delay, maybe 10 or 20 seconds of delay. But can you hear us? Okay, we see some response saying yes.
Yes, very good. So
we can show it on screen now.
That's good. I hope that you guys are ready to have some time or we have some fun with us as well.
So today we are going to answer some of your questions if you have any, and we'll also try to have some games that Thatcher's thoughts on. Before we start, we want to show you some one big changes. Apparently, we now have the t-shirts. Yes, we made that for fun, for the live stream basically. And one of them is, this is
Cody,
that's Yongbao. And behind us, you can also see the engines. Some of them are never seen before. These two are currently representing our channel with Yongbao and Cody, with the snowplow is actually a bit dodgy. But on the side here,
let's show this one first.
This one is the Edwards Exploit Edward. So it has not been shown before, and we've filmed the remake most of the remake already. And this is one of the customs that we'll do a review on probably soon. So
yeah, and stay tuned for our channel if you want to see more of this model.
Yes. And it includes the face, the clenched face, or pain face. Yeah. So don't worry, I haven't destroyed my Sarah Edward. Still here. It fits. The body, the footplate, everything is still intact. This is actually the Trackmaster body. So don't worry, I didn't destroy my Sarah Edward. And it can return normal for our series. So let's start.
And then we have this.
Another custom we have here is Green Arrow. I actually made this quite a while ago, but didn't actually show it, I think. So this is for an upcoming project, hopefully. And basically we've got a new Imperial Golden, a huge mod on the footplate here.
And the dome.
Yeah, and the dome. The tender is actually from Trackmaster, I think Trackmaster Edward. We chose Edward because Green Arrow should not be as big as Gordon and Iron Scotsman, I believe. So it kind of makes him look smaller. And the face, if you can guess which face we've used, it will be.
So you can type it out in the comments and guess which face is used for this custom.
Yes. We try to wait for the delay to pick up.
Just guess it, then it will be fine.
Yeah. If anyone has any idea which face is used, Thatcher certainly didn't know this morning.
Love Me Tender.
No, I think that's another thing.
Steven.
No. We didn't use Steven. That's not actually Steven. Arthur. James. No.
But I think the direction of thinking Steven is better, right?
Yes.
Similar to around that period.
Around the period of Steven. Edward. No. So I think nobody's getting. It's actually a corner face, a Trackmaster corner face. And the reason why, and I'm glad that you didn't actually guess it, is because I've modded the eyebrows as well as the nose actually, if the camera can pick it up. nose is actually modest, so
It does look different.
I'm not sure if I modded the eyes as well. Yeah, but actually I'm glad that no one got it. So you won't actually see a corner face on green a new face.
So this engine went through the engine plastic surgery. Yeah.
So these two are the exclusive customs, if you will, for this live stream. And
Perhaps.
yeah, thank you everyone for joining here. And I think there should be some questions. Let me see. Should you see any questions?
Not yet. Not yet. I don't see any questions first.
No, we've got this. When did you guys start watching Thomas and Friends?
2000 and
I have no idea actually.
Maybe like 2003 or 2004, I think. Around that time.
No idea.
Already more than 15 years, I bet.
Yeah. I got a bit of a gap in the middle because of the Sherman Miller era, I think. Yeah, but I popped back in after I bought the brand.
The Andrew Brenner times. So let's see. I think I don't see any more questions now.
Gina of Italy said that the Wong someone on Twitter do a lovely tale from series 20 by more of series 1. I think that's quite an interesting concept. And I hope someone can do it as well, especially with the growing amount of replica that are actually around.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful green iron pasta. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, a bit behind on the comments actually.
Okay.
Okay. Cool picture of Thomas with Anita on the wall. Yes, that's actually printed and stuck on, is it called styrofoam? Not exactly styrofoam, not sure. But yeah, we also got this strap here.
Be careful.
I can get down easy. It's actually this material, the things that you stick on, I don't know, advertisement boards, stuff like that. So it's the same material. Looks quite cool. Well, never mind.
Okay, let's see. Where did you get the woody doll behind you?
Where's the comments? So you actually see it. I just forgot to remove it actually. It's from this place here last Saturday when some of my relatives came. Kids obviously. So this woody doll is actually from, I think it's called a Toy Story Signature Collection, something like that. And I think should be the best woody around, or one of the best. Yeah. I think you can hear the voice.
There's a snake in my boat. Reach for the sky.
Yeah. I do recommend it, but that's not Tom's related.
Okay, and then we have another. Why do you guys like Trackmaster and Tommy? I guess the reason for me is because my first toy from Thomas is actually from the Tommy line, so I just started buying that merchandise line, that's all. Then I just started buying Tommy, Playrail, and then to Trackmaster.
Yeah, I think it's basically similar. I think a lot of Thomas users or creators on online, either on Twitter or YouTube, using toys. I think the reason for them to use that medium is because they have the most of that. Basically, when we started the channel, we wanted to tell some stories or film something, and obviously we don't want to start a whole toy line, buy a lot of primary characters just to tell the story. So obviously everyone would just source their material from their surroundings. So they find what they have around.
Never mind. Let's just continue on.
Yeah.
So another question is, why haven't you guys been active on the channel and other social media? So I guess the reason is because we're busy, so busy, our wheels don't touch the ground. Yeah.
So you can't find the comments.
It's
Actually, can you press it? Can you highlight? No, I don't think you can. Yeah, I can. Okay. Is it new? Okay, sorry. Oh, because
busy.
Short answer, busy. Yeah. Long answer, school.
It's a long story. But I mean, our channel work, we are still carrying on. Just perhaps we don't have that much time to film and to edit. And our brains are still bubbling with some ideas at the moment. So projects will still come in the future.
Actually, I think we filmed most of season 2.
Yeah,
or just
most.
part of season 2.
I think most already.
I have no idea. I forgot already.
Yeah.
It's stored on the other computer. So if one day I want to edit some of the episodes that are kind of finished, I think we can.
We'll see how much we can finish in this rest of the summer.
Yeah.
We'll try our best.
Another way of putting it, so I think it's to wait for inspiration or motivation because I don't want to rush any of the things.
Yeah.
So if I feel like doing something like Green Arrow, I think more than a year ago, suddenly feel like doing some custom, so start on Green Arrow. A month ago, I suddenly feel motivated to do some filming, and because I always wanted to film Edward's exploit in a more cinematic or more basically recreate the iconic scene from River Series better than the TV series did in season 1, season 2.
I think it was season 2.
Yeah, something like that. So I started working on customs and episode remakes. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you would think I got the idea from Unlucky Tuck's video, which actually I didn't because that idea was in my mind for quite a long time, and I actually went back to find any video related to Edward's exploits before shooting, and then I watched that video, so it's kind of reversed, but that's not too important.
Let's see.
This one, if you had to make custom Thomas characters of yourselves, which Grandmaster Player, Tommy, Tolstoy train would you pick?
I think these questions can have a lot of answers, just depending on what kind of train we want to make. Then we just find something similar, or maybe possible to make it. I don't have an exact answer for this, I think.
Or does the question mean characters of ourselves represented in toy form? Is that what it means? That would be an even harder question to
Yeah,
answer.
because I don't really.
I've
never thought of
answer
it.
to that, basically.
Next,
Which Thomas episode did you see first?
I believe it was Thomas and Gordon.
Yeah, I think so too. I actually started watching. I actually have a timestamp because I started watching these videos on DVD, and I think the cover of the DVD or the Hong Kong version over there, actually on the shelf, is actually from the Hit era.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, that always strikes me as very strange. I bought the DVD with the Hit era cover, and then when I open and plug it into the DVD, it starts playing season 1, and it certainly looks different. So I'm not saying I want to watch Hit era, and then I watch season 1 and I cry and stuff. No, definitely not. But I was just a bit bewildered by how the box art kind of differs from, and because that actually dates back to my first episode back to I think when the Hit era is released.
I think for me it was even longer.
But
I remember owning some VCDs, and I was watching volume 1, and then the first and only like 6 episodes were in one of them in the volume. So I think I watched from Thomas and Gordon, and then Edward and Gordon, and then the sad story of Henry like this. I guess the sequence should be like that.
When was the Hit era actually?
Hit era should be 2004 to 2008, I think.
I think that makes sense. Yeah, I probably watched it from 2004. But my first episode is Thomas and Gordon because although the box art is Hit era, when I plug it in, the first episode is season 1, episode 1. Favorite episodes?
I think we answered this already. Oh, for our series.
Yeah.
I think it was not edited yet.
Which one is your favorite?
One in season 2 that I really like the idea of it, but seems like I haven't seen anyone.
Which one?
The experimental one. And the pack. Perhaps you forgot already.
Oh, Oh, okay. Have we shot that yet?
I think I like that.
No. Have we filmed it yet?
I forgot already. We have to check
Okay.
the schedule first.
What about those that are released like season one?
Released maybe International's finale.
Oh yeah, that one's quite fun to write and film. What else do we have? Oh, actually, I like the season finale a lot. But the
With the
story isn't-
ace.
Yeah, the story isn't that good, I think. But we have fun filming with lots of locations,
Yeah,
lots of
and then a
characters,
lot of trains, and then
Yeah,
we have
and
different tributes to different writers.
and the bonus scene. The bonus scene is very fun to film. Do you have any projects in the works? Yes.
Maybe let's not review that much
I
right now.
reviewed one, Edward's Exploit.
Yeah.
Will they come soon?
And then another thing is related to Green Arrow.
That
Yeah.
is quite longer.
Yeah, that
Much
takes a
longer
longer
term
time to
project.
finish.
Edward's Exploit will come quite shortly, and then the
Perhaps
review,
maybe,
the
yeah.
review on Edward, and then maybe Cody. Not sure. Yeah. Yeah, we've actually been asked quite a lot of times how to make Cody and the tutorial, etc. We've actually covered the process in the behind the scenes video, so if you
Check it out.
Yeah, just check it out. But we'll also do another traditional review, like we get the camera and then show the engines around on Cody. Maybe the other class, like Lord Harry as well. We'll see. Nice Woody. Yeah, Woody's nice.
So,
What were your thoughts on seeing the reaction of your biggest cauliflower movie? We're very happy because
Yeah.
we enjoy making it and you guys seem to enjoy watching it, and that's exactly what we would like to see and achieve.
same, I think.
Which is why Cody here on par with Yongbao.
Okay, and then let's see. We can pick some more questions.
Must be nice making your own house customs. Yeah, I think it's quite fun. It's also good to have characters that they didn't make or didn't do so well to feature in your other collection or your series.
Yeah, I think also some questions are like covered in our previous Q&As, I believe. So if you guys want to know more about some of us, you may also check that out. And
Closest thing to face review. Well, this is actually the same mask we've used, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, the very scary face mask.
okay,
Yeah.
so let's see.
And I've actually cut the bottom so it looks less scary, and because we now have a lot of masks, so this kind of looks a bit more natural. When did you start making custom models? I think we've covered that.
I think, yeah,
First-
very early when we started the channel.
His first custom is
I forgot already.
Curtis.
Maybe.
Billy, something like that. My first custom is Winston. Yeah, the paper.
Motorized, which doesn't really. A very large motorized Winston
Yeah. Made from, I still remember, Mighty Max
coach. Yeah.
Yeah, the video is still up on our channel if you want to check. But thank you, and hope us to do more in the future. Yeah. If we have the time, I think we'll certainly
Yeah.
do so. Do you guys have the lady prop? Yes, actually, yes. I think we should actually show it.
But I think maybe not that convenient right now.
I think it's okay. You can answer the next question first. How's life been?
How's life being? So basically we are busy with our semester works, maybe doing projects as well as essays and assignments. But that is basically what we are what we were doing for maybe like the past 4 months. I think we were also quite busy with schoolwork. So yeah, and but we will still have some projects in the way. I mean, perhaps like if we are too bored or if we're too stressed, then we'll go back to writing or maybe taking some videos. I don't know. Yeah, that's what we usually do, but perhaps not that frequent or in that not so regular. Yeah.
Moving back on the lady prop. I'll take away the comments first. There we go. It's actually quite large. We've got quite a number of videos, I think. 2, well actually just 1, on our channel featuring this lady prop. And in the description there is a link to Google Doc which features a lot of photographs and procedures on making it. We actually didn't make this specifically for the parody. Just happens to come in handy, basically. I made this because I have interest in making it.
Okay, so let's see any more questions. And perhaps we'll answer 3 more and we can have our first game for today.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll go back to the questions that we've left.
It's been some time, perhaps we can play a little while.
There's an echo. Well, hopefully it's gone now because just now I've disconnected the microphone to get lady. But that's not a question of whether we'll count that. Non-autonomous pair engines. I think we've shown.
Like
it has the MTR, the underground subway.
non-autonomous, of Hong Kong.
Yeah, underground train of Hong Kong. I have.
Do you have
Japanese? Yeah, Japanese bullet trains, steam engines, stuff like that. Okay, I think I'll answer this too as one of the huge questions. Favorite customer I've done so far, probably Cody. Yeah, firstly because I think the movie is great, and also I spent time on making Cody and love what it did. And any tip on custom model making? I think I've shared some in the behind the scenes video of Cody Fell, so you can watch that out. Check that out. And basically is to make the custom. Because it's clearer, I think the detail is important first, and secondly, don't make it look like the train or the toy that you made it from, like coding from a Freddy. If you look at it, you don't feel like you're looking at a Freddy. Coding it.
Make it unique.
Yeah, I think that's the most important.
Observe the features of what you want to make.
Like the green arrow, the face. You all didn't notice the corner, which is great, which is the point.
I said one more question, then let's move.
Well, you can choose a question to answer.
Okay. I think that's pretty much.
How long did it take to make the movie?
As mentioned in our behind the scenes videos, I think it was
2 years.
more than 1.5, 1.5 years.
From writing to
airing. Nearly 1.5 years.
Or a bit more. Yeah.
So perhaps let's play one game now.
Yes, before that I would like to check the audio because I've seen multiple comments saying either echoes or sounding weird.
Is it perhaps like your voice also entered to my microphone and then mine also?
I think it was fine when we started the stream. We checked. Is it? I want to see if it's still okay now. That you can hear us clearly. Without echo or any strange things happening.
Perhaps we can still move on.
Yeah, I think we can move on. But yes, please tell us if the audio is fine. Okay.
So let's start with our first game.
which is
You can decide which one to play.
let's let the viewers decide. Actually, we have two games. The first one is kind of Pictionary. We've got
A Pictionary game as well as a song guessing
we've
game.
got a board here in which one of us will take turns to draw out the performance episode, and let you all as well as the other one to guess. That's the first
So
game.
perhaps you guys can reply in the comments.
Yeah.
Type A if you want to play Pictionary,
Yeah. Or
and
just
type B
B if
for a song guessing game.
Yeah, the song guessing game is we have Tom songs and
Yeah, Thomas songs basically.
Patrick's edited it to make it kind of not recognizable, like
I
sped
think
up.
you can.
What do you do?
I did a
Sped
spread up, slow down, and reverse,
Yeah, reverse.
and
That's
also
kind of
a
crazy.
mixed songs. So it was like you are hearing 3 songs at once, and you have to do is to.
Yeah, we'll play both games. Just see which one you would like to see first.
So I see someone say
You
A.
do 2 A's and 1 B. So we're going to wait for 5 more seconds. If no more votes, then apparently we'll go for picture.
So do we have a time to draw the Pictionary? Do we need a timer? Like, you get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
We
15
can.
seconds. Is that enough? Or too much? Yeah, let's do Pictionary then. Oh, some
Markers.
markers. These two works. You can see the table clearly. So maybe I'll start first.
Okay. You can start and
Yeah.
let us guess it
15
together.
seconds.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds left. Done. Time is up.
I'm starting to think 15 seconds is not actually enough.
Maybe let's do 30.
Yeah, but
Is it upside down?
no. That's a clue actually. Let's see if you all can guess what Thomas episode.
The sad story of Henry.
No. Is it Henry, firstly? Yes. That's number 3 on it. And as we've mentioned, he has turns over.
Turn over. Oh. Flying Kipper.
Is it called Flying Keeper episode?
Yeah, the Flying Kipper.
Oh, okay.
Henry off the tracks.
Got this banner. Yes. Flying Keeper. Yeah, we've got the right answer.
Okay, so perhaps let me.
Yeah. That is
Do you have tissue?
Yes. Does it work? It works. This whiteboard is actually ancient and it doesn't work anymore, so I overlaid kind of a plastic one.
Okay, so
3, 2, 1, go. Five seconds left.
okay, done.
Oh. Well, I know the answer already. Let's see if you all can get it as well.
Do you know the answer?
What's that? Oh, I thought you actually written something that's
No.
just the pattern. Any response on this drawing, which doesn't look that good, but I think it's clear.
I think it is not
very
really good,
clear.
but it's already quite significant, I think.
Any response?
If no, then you can just
The
guess it
delay.
yourself.
James and the red balloon.
Yes.
Got 2 answers here. Okay. It's my turn now.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
I actually forgot how he looks. This is going. Oh, it's not.
10
hard,
seconds.
Okay. I think it's
15
basically
seconds.
done. I don't need the face. That's too ugly.
Okay,
Okay.
20 seconds. Elephant. Duncan and the elephant.
Yes,
Is it?
yes, it's Duncan and the elephant. This is
Or
apparently.
is it
an
called the runaway elephant? I forgot already.
I'm not sure actually, but we get the episode. But let's see if our viewers actually know the actual name of the episode. Is it called Duncan and the Elephant or the Runaway Elephant or whatever it's called? So this is apparently an elephant, but I want to know if you all can see this is Duncan. I actually forgot how he looks, although we've seen the large scale Duncan recent prop review. Like I checked Twitter yesterday, or is it the day before? Yeah, but
Oh, the runaway elephant.
the Runaway Elephant.
Okay, so
Yeah. I think the tall funnel gives it away as Duncan.
yeah, so you can get the timer, and I'll draw.
Okay, I think we should make it harder.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. It's actually quite hard.
Done. Oh, but perhaps maybe add a little bit details.
Cheating.
Okay.
20 seconds. Let's change the rules actually. Yeah, not 15 but 20 seconds. I think it's more reasonable. Stop. Stop cheating.
Do you know what is this?
I do know what's that actually. But it's a 19. The 19 didn't help actually. I don't even know it's number 19.
It's not in the main series.
This one helped. I won't say what it is because they'll basically give it away. Also this, the falling down action. The infamous behind the scenes picture. I really like that one. Any guess? I think it's mostly because of the
Well,
delay.
not Jack jumps in. No.
Close enough.
But if you think in that direction,
Maybe someone thinks that's Jack.
but Jack is 11, right? Not 19.
Does it actually look like Jack?
Do you remember?
Kind of.
Do you remember who is number 19? I think it's like one of the more underrated or forgettable characters.
James. Apparently, this looks like a tree. Well, no. Well, I think I'll answer it. That one episode with Oliver. The escalator.
Yes, Oliver
Yes.
did appear in this episode.
Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, that one is not a friend in need.
No,
Ned. Yeah, we've got a close on the Ned something. I actually don't know what it's
I
called.
think it's called Thomas and his trusty friends, right? I think it
Well,
was like
the
that.
episode names never make sense anyway on that spin-off series.
Okay, and then your turn to draw.
Okay. I see someone say hello to you as well. We were playing Thomas games. If you just joined us. 20 seconds.
Ready?
Okay.
3.
Wait, let me think of it. I actually haven't thought of straw.
Just keep it simple.
Okay, I've got one.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh, I get it.
Yeah, don't say it. Yes, the viewers will have to see it. Actually, I think the trick to this game is to write the number of the engines. I think.
This middle thing here is also a really signature thing inside the episode.
Yeah. It's actually quite an infamous episode. Thomas person in the big balloon. Is there such episode?
No. Yes, I saw someone typed it.
Yeah.
Up and away.
From all the episodes we've just drawn, actually, this is one of the episodes that, firstly, I hate the most, and secondly, I'm most certain about the name.
Let me think. Which one should I
Okay,
draw?
I actually have another question already in mind. But
I haven't think of it yet. Okay, I know. You can. Okay.
Okay,
Three.
3, 2, 1. I know what you're drawing. Hi, I'm a big fan. Thank you. Let me answer some questions. Wow.
Okay, done.
Well, okay, he's done. This is the episode. See if you can guess it.
Should be easy enough.
I think you've drawn it reversed, isn't it? That thing should be in front of that.
I think
thing,
it was.
isn't it?
There was one scene. It was behind, and then
Okay, yeah. Anyways,
this
while
should be
someone
easy.
is trying to guess the answer, is there gonna be another stream for the channel?
Not sure.
I think yes. Yeah, once a year probably. Not sure, but probably.
Depending on our schedule first.
Yes.
So in the
Meantime, in
meantime,
the boulder, we've got a lot of correct answers actually. Okay.
perhaps we can have 2 more rounds each.
Sure.
Okay. You
My time.
you thought of already?
Yes.
Ready? 3.
This time it's really not that easy.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Ten seconds. 18, 19, 20.
I actually laugh at this episode quite a lot, so I think Patrick would know what that is. But for you all, maybe not. I admit that's quite a strange drawing, so I'm not surprised if no one got it. Do you actually know?
Thinking. Number 2.
It is actually no. Can I clarify? It's actually number 1.
Okay.
It's obvious number 1.
Okay, I get it. I know.
Obviously number
I have
1.
to change the number, then I get it.
Ever has a tender, obviously
No.
I would draw the tender. I see them calling all entries.
CGI series, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you one more hint. It should be season 16.
I did say I laugh at it a lot.
The
so
title is already.
yeah, you think you would know which episode or
I guess.
Thomas shoots the crowd. Yes, we've got 2 correct answers. So let me dissect this. There is Thomas, the
Whistle.
crowd, a scarecrow. I'm not sure if the scarecrow is actually in the episode, but that signifies the crowds are not dispersed. And then main point is shoot. Actually, after that last minute, Petra saw it. That's important because that's basically the title. Okay, that's 1 round, and then to you, and then 1
Yeah.
more round. Yeah, okay. So
Uh,
I will have to think of the last question. Thomas shoots the crowd. Yes.
okay, I know I have an answer in mind. So
It's actually very hard to see for this
ready?
cut out eye. Yes, okay, 3, 2, 1, go. We actually wear glasses if you don't know, so we've got glasses underneath this mask. What is that? "20 seconds already."
Probably
I have
difficult.
no idea. Wait, is it an episode?
Yeah.
Episode.
Classic series.
Okay. The first thing I thought of is actually Misty Island Rescue because this is the what's that called? The cruise ship.
Oh,
Thomas and the Bosch.
this is a railway track. Okay.
It is a classic series, right?
Yeah. But I didn't draw the other railway line. So this is about, and this is already water, or maybe
Are there trucks
rocks.
here?
Not on the truck, I think.
No trucks.
No truck. Trucks are still on the line, but
Is this not a structure but like a bridge?
Yeah.
I know the answer, but I don't know the name.
Yes,
Something
something fishy.
We've got quite a lot of correct answers. Thomas TMP Productions are here. Hi.
And then
Polymore Engine Stream Song. Oh, the crowd! Edward. Oh, I know. Edward. That's quite a good guess.
is it one more round?
Yes. Trust Thomas for this.
Or trust
I
Thomas?
know. It's actually quite like.
But except Thomas didn't fell off. Thomas remained on the wooden thing, the barge. Okay. Have you thought of it yet?
No. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
That is a terrible drawing.
Okay, I get it.
I have no idea what.
20
How to
seconds.
draw that? Okay.
I get it. I think it would be better if you drew some stripes on that.
Yes, that thing. I think I should add it. Also, take my time to redraw the engine. It has a tender, just so you know. This is a track, that's a cliff, something like that. Any correct answers? Yes. Young by the Tiger already? Yes. Young by the Tiger. Now that is the modified drawing.
Okay,
Young Bao.
so you guys still want to play more or not?
There's still one more round.
Yeah.
Of action. And then I think we should move on.
Move on to more questions.
Yes. So, while some of you guess the answer to Thatcher's question, okay, stop. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, while some of you do so, the others can try to think of some questions if you have some. That's number 2.
Yeah.
That's a horrible drawing of Edward. Oh, okay.
There's the
Yeah. Well, he went over time, 10 seconds over time. I kind of gave it away saying Edward, and then he drew these 2 circles. So I can't give it away. I do know the answer.
I think you
of
remember-
the episode, but I don't know the name. But I think it's just something and something. Is that the
No.
format? No. Okay, well then I don't know. Anyone got the answer?
yes.
Oh,
Saw it.
okay. The Christmas Tree Express. Rusty in the powder. If this is Rusty, then I think this must be popular. Okay, I think that's enough for this game.
So
If we run out of things to do, or we're too bored,
we'll play another game that we prepared.
yeah. But in the meantime, the answers. Question: do you plan to get the new Yong Bao?
Maybe not.
As in the Trackmaster. Well, we do have the Trackmaster.
Yeah.
I do also have
The play rail, yeah. So I think maybe not, since we already got
Yeah.
both versions, and we also have a custom, so that makes it already quite a lot of them.
Got some more questions. What other shows do you like besides?
Yeah, they show it. What other shows do you like? Okay. I think one other show that both of us we still like in common is the classic Mr. Man,
Ah,
the older
kind
one,
of. I don't really watch it,
but you used to
Yeah.
watch it.
and I still quite like it. I think.
It is not the Mr. Man show, but the older Mr. Man and Little Miss, that series.
That got 2 boxes. The box sets.
Yeah.
Other shows. What other shows do you watch?
You mean
Any
He-
shows?
yeah? I also watch quite a lot of like
From his YouTube history, I think we watch. What do you watch?
Like
Running Man.
Running Man things.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Okay. I see lady in the background. Indeed, we've just shown her
Yeah.
the prop. What kind of prop? It's actually based on the large-scale lady, the full size one, because I always like the look of that instead of the gauge one. Will Henry still be working on solo in his OJ?
Well, I think ask the reference.
Where do you keep your
Inside a box.
My answer is more complicated because I put it inside a room, which is over there, which is also where I film, and it's extremely messy.
Yeah, so perhaps I think we won't do a collection or maybe a showcase of our storage since it would take a lot of time for both of us to repack everything and organize.
I have one of the shelves, and basically, when the first time I tried to organize it when I moved in after the renovation, I put the trains very neatly, and now it's just a pile. And I've also got some large drawers, half drawer things, and the cauliflower engines are all kept in one drawer. Yeah, because they take up a lot of space. What is your favorite Thomas fantasy book? Quite a lot.
I think if we just mention the name, probably the others will get jealous. I don't know. But we will quite like a lot of them. So, but a lot of them are also common friends. So it's best maybe.
Yeah, I think each of them are good at different things.
Yeah.
And each of the mediums, like the toys, there are lots of good wooden users, lots of good Trackmaster users. And yeah, if you want to explore more, I'm not sure if that's the intention. You can look at our channel. I think our channel has the parts which promotes or connects to other channels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we have strived to.
Any more questions?
I think you're referring to the lady. Yeah, thank you. Do you draw any storyboards of any kind when you're making videos?
Sometimes.
Did I? No, I don't.
But basically, perhaps maybe not really a drawing, but perhaps like a floor plan or whatever about some scenes.
Yeah, I think because when Patrick writes and maybe I do the shooting, we need to communicate.
Yeah.
So sometimes we do that.
So that perhaps Dieter can have a better interpretation of what I was having in mind.
Yes. And when did I do something similar? For Adventure Continues and Cody Fell, yeah, we did do some research, not entirely storyboards actually. We have a Google Doc or Google Sheet kind of, and we have different locations, how they look like in the real life and how they look like in books. So when we build the sets, we can look similar.
So I saw one question. It was pretty interesting. I think none of us really answered that before. It is.
Yeah, which one? Oh, the reboot. Okay.
I think we didn't really answer that before. Do you like the Thomas reboot? I think the answer is no.
I think it's good to make fun of, but that's all it is.
Yeah, but the problem is everything changed a lot and it made the show seem pretty unrealistic and pretty darted away from what we know about Thomas previously. So, because I think for a lot of fans, Thomas was like an actual engine and going on different adventures. So you may experience the fun or maybe how he's feeling throughout these stories, but everything in the reboot just seemed pretty off, like just jumping around or maybe I don't know what to say.
Actually, if we put it this way, I actually like the reboot more than the Big World Big Adventure because it's separated from Thomas. I think it's now called Thomas and Friends.
All engines go.
Yeah, it's basically a new show. Well, it was Thomas and Friends Big World Big Adventure, but it kind of feels like they try to be the same show as calling season 22, 23.
But I think the animation the studio was, looks okay, except I don't really like the storyline because the animation looks fine because I think the studio also animated quite a lot of shows before, like one I used to
You mean
watch.
the reboot?
Yeah. I remember the studios also animated the Magic School Bus.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
It was the same. So, yeah. I look forward to the graphics, but I do not look forward to the storylines.
The graphic would look nice, but would not suit Thomas.
Yeah.
Actually, and because it would not suit Thomas, I'm glad that it's kind of its own thing, like the classic. Yeah, basically an old show and a new show, so it's different.
You can choose a few more questions.
There's actually quite a lot of questions. Quick question: what are the customs next today? You mentioned it at the start of the stream, so you can kind of
Replay it after.
I think you can replay it now if you're interested, or you can replay it afterwards. Yeah. But short answer: Green Arrow, Cody, and Edward exploit Broken Edward. What are your thoughts on the planned upcoming tour from the Star Thomas movie?
I have no idea.
Oh, you mean the live action one, like the Christopher Robin style?
But I think
I really look forward to that.
But we still don't have a lot of
Yeah.
information on it right
Hope it turns
now.
out good. I think the hopes are quite high in the fandom.
Yeah, but we don't have that sufficient information to talk about anything right now.
Yeah. Will there be a sequel of Climb the Mountain, the heroic story?
Not sure.
I think might not be a sequel, although we do have the engines.
Yeah.
We do have other specials in mind.
Other specials, and we have one start of introducing some diesel-like engines like they do on the Snowdon Mountain Railway. But we do not know what engines to use or whatever, so we are not sure about whether we'll do a sequel or not. Yeah, depends on how our interest goes.
Okay. What paint do you use for customs? General modeling paint. How do you react when the show was first rebooted into Big World Big
I think
Adventure?
it was not a big, it wasn't a large impact on me because just going around the world, but it was still in a similar style. So, but I was on the fence on whether Big World Big Adventures would turn out good or not, but apparently from now we could see that I think it is not good at all. But remembering it to a few years back, I think that I didn't really have really high hopes, or I wasn't really disappointed about the reboots. Just pretty normal feelings, I think.
I think I have more feeling than Thatcher because, as I mentioned, it's different, but it doesn't try to work it as its own thing. Like it's trying to unusual pretending with Thomas and Friends, kind of like that. So, yeah, and before Big World Big Adventure, before we actually hear the news of Big World Big Adventure, the series is very good. Well, before this reboot into the cartoonish, childish thing that we are going to have now, it's Big World Big Adventure. So the reaction now is less than, I think, the Big World Big Adventures. What do you think? Did Harry look better in blue or green?
I think I used
green.
green. Next.
How was it working with the CCC? I think we can have a brief answer.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, fun too. And it's nice to work with tons of people and try to learn from each other.
Yeah, and also extended our network in the fandom.
Kind of. Is it okay if you do a remake of Kind Mountains? I think, yeah, why not? Because we've released it with
More than a year already.
yeah, and no point of stopping to do so. I'm glad people really enjoy it, and I think making a remake is kind of
Interesting.
yeah. What are those custom mix ladies just mentioned it, and where are we? We're from
Hong
Hong
Kong.
Kong. Does the animation remind you of any other cartoons? The Magic School.
Yeah, Magic School
Well,
was.
actually, it doesn't remind me of the Magic School, but I was shocked to hear that it's the same studio. What does it remind me of?
I think
A narrative show, I think. Is it Dora the Explorer? Is it something similar?
oh yeah, perhaps a little bit similar to Dora.
Yeah, well, a bit different. And I Googled it out. Actually, it looks a bit different. I'm not sure what it's like.
Anyway, next.
Speaking of which, I actually want to make a custom of the Reboot Thomas.
Okay, you can make a 3D model of the 2D Thomas.
Yeah. Let's see. Why? Who's your favorite member of the Steam team?
Old Steam team or new Steam team?
Doesn't make a difference unless Nia or Rebecca is your favorite.
Definitely not my favorite. Okay.
Yeah, and unless Henry and Edward are favorite. Which
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think yeah. Favorite member should be Edward to me.
I quite like Gordon as well. I have no idea why. I'm not sure if I've shared this story before. Before the renovation, so before all these, I still lived here, and when I was a kid in my room, there needs to be a wardrobe, and I think we ordered a blue wardrobe to be styled as Edward, but I wasn't happy, and I wanted to be styled as Gordon. So instead of the number 2, they put a number 4. Instead of the circle buffers, they put oval, rectangular-ish buffers. Yeah, so I'm not sure why I like Gordon from the start, basically. I think maybe he's a cool engine. Yeah. But Edward is kind of respectful. Gordon is pompous and funny. Yeah, basically that. But I do like Edward, watching Edward's exploits again and again, which is why I like to remake. I lost it again. I love your lady custom in the background. Thank you. Well, I should have put it there already at the start because.
Let's see any more questions. Previously.
Yeah. Did they release new games now?
I don't know. The last game I played on Angry Birds was Angry Birds Go. Already so long.
Go-kart.
Yeah.
That was very, very long ago.
Long time ago.
Yeah, we did play Angry Birds. I did watch a movie.
Oh yes. I
3D
remember.
animated movie.
And you used to have a lot of dolls,
Oh yeah.
cushions,
Yeah.
but thrown away after renovation.
I think we did actually film some videos of Angry Birds.
I don't know if you kept the footage or
Maybe
not.
Yeah, maybe it's not on our channel now. But we did like Angry Birds. I think is it called Bad Piggies? I think that it's also quite fun.
Forgot already.
It's in the perspective of the pigs, and you build things to row along to the finish line. Something like that. That is fun.
Next.
Old Steam team.
Old Steam team, then definitely Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
We try to make video as long as possible.
I think we don't really have to say that.
I'm just randomly pressing things.
Marvel movie.
Mark down it. Yeah. Mark. Well, I don't.
Not really.
Not really. Yeah. What's your favorite series from Tom? I think we've got this question every time we turn on the stream. And every time I cannot give a definite answer.
I think my favorite should be again
Season 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time. And every time we'll agree because it's exciting.
I think season 4 and 5 are two of my favorite
But
series.
for the feeling or the atmosphere of the series of the season, I think season 3
or 4.
That I actually have a favorite Thomas. Look, Friends season 5, season 4.
Season 4 was when they introduced the Scholarly Railway, right?
Season 3. Oh, not season 3. Season 3's Thomas face is scary. So actually, we have 2 faces. Yeah, 3 or 4. I think 4 looks better. That is actually my favorite Thomas face.
Next question.
Will you do a collection video one day?
We've already done it last year.
Your collection?
Yeah.
The whole collection?
Yeah, that was my collection last year, but perhaps if we still get more characters, then we'll do it from time to time, but maybe not at this moment since we didn't really buy a lot of things so far. Yeah, check the review.
Yeah, let's put it here after running live. Let's got the train here.
Okay.
But
But if you're saying both of our collections, then maybe, one day.
A bit complicated.
But we still have to think of the style and how to present it in a video.
Okay.
Any more questions? If not, or we'll play our second game.
Okay. I think we should play second game. Okay. I think we'll have to check the audio. This is the song game that Thatcher made.
Edited.
Yes. So we'll try to play the first excerpt, obviously. Because Thatcher made it, so I will have to do all the guessing as well as you all. So all of you viewers can guess together.
We'll see who typed it out the quickest.
Yeah. So for the first question, I think we'll use it to test the audio.
Yeah. If you guys know the answer, you can also type it out.
Yes, just type it out as long as you know the answer. Here comes the question.
Do you guys hear anything? Do you guys hear anything? Oh, I think yes. If I saw bird, the blue engine said it.
Indeed, it's the accident.
This will happen. So do you need to listen or what? You already. Okay, and then we have the next question. You can just simply press.
Oh, okay. Here comes the questions.
Do you know?
Yeah, I do know.
What song?
I think the voice gives it away. Do you actually remember the sequence?
I don't really remember, but I took a picture of it.
Yeah, this is the hottest place in town. It's quite obvious because it starts with Franklin and Hurricane. I think it's a really cool Thomas song.
One of our favorites, I think.
Okay.
So this is the last fast forward question. Let me check. Okay. Another movie song.
I do know the answer to that. It's from
Yes.
Race, isn't it?
Streamlining.
Streamlining, indeed. But the Blue Engine gets it right every time.
Okay, and then we have the next set of questions. This is in slow motion, but only the intro. Is it playing already?
Yes. It's very slow. I have no idea.
This is one of the hit era songs, I think.
Which
But
is why I don't know, actually.
the answer should be not Emily.
What?
It's not Emily. So do I need to tell the answer?
Can I speed it up? Yes, I can. I'm gonna cheat. Oh.
You found the normal speed already.
Kind of. I don't know the song. It
Okay.
doesn't really help.
So this song is actually Patience. The patience is a virtue. That one.
Okay. Next question.
This, the coming two songs are also from the classic era.
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh. How about you guys?
Right. Patience. Yes, that's
Just
the last
now.
question. I think that's a bit of a delay.
Unfortunately, it is very hot right now in Hong Kong. You won't feel the atmosphere on this song.
What with the aircon, I think we do. The slow song, indeed. Is it?
Yeah, the snow song.
But that's actually a lot of songs.
Or do you want to try another type?
Yes, I want to skip.
Then let's try question type number 3. This is the reversed song. Well, I think it is easy to guess.
I do know this.
Not Percy Seaside.
I recognize the voices and the laugh at the end. So I know it from the start already.
I think there's a really serious delay because the snow song is indeed correct. Just now.
Yeah. I think there should be some delay. What can't we do? Yes, indeed.
Yeah, but I think the proper name is called We Can't Do Anything.
Is it?
And then let's try another
I
one.
have no idea.
The second question is, the second reverse question. This should be also easy enough because the ending style is pretty significant. Signature. You know?
I recognize the beat, but not the ending style you're playing. Yeah, I do know that.
Yes, Shining Time, very good.
Indeed. Let's
Okay.
try another question type.
Question type number 4 is mixed audio, in which you will hear 3 songs at the same time and see if you can find them all, but I forgot. Okay, it's already playing.
I recognize one of them.
Yes, you answered
One
one
of
of them.
It's actually very noisy.
Yes,
And
that's the
some-
problem. It will create a lot of noise. But see,
I think one of the other songs from Hits era. Is it? I
Yes.
recognize the children's choir.
surprises, yes.
Okay.
And there's one more. Not determination. You need to listen again.
Oh, I recognize the Hit era song.
The other one,
Yes, I don't think it's mentioned here.
not mentioned. The third song is still not mentioned.
And I do know it.
Yes! Busy. Okay, you can try another one.
I don't know the the title of the song. Actually.
Perhaps you can try this.
5.1.
No, 4.3 is also okay. It's all movie songs.
Okay, it's 4.3.
You hear it? Movie songs.
I hear Thomas's whistle. Oh, I do know that. First, something movie. Someone say Dave the Details. Is it inside?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Go Go Thomas.
Yes. One more. Not Misty Island Rescue.
That's the end already.
That's the end. Yes, Birds, the Blue Engine said Hero of the Rails, indeed. But I think the song,
Yeah, what's the third song?
the third song is actually It's Gonna Be a Great Day from King of the Railway.
Ah, okay.
So perhaps you can try question type the last one. It is the intro. So just play only 1 second and see if you know what it is. The first question is pretty obvious.
Okay, here comes the question. Sorry, here
You
comes the question.
You better pause it very quickly. Do you know?
Yes, obviously.
What is the intro of the song? Perhaps you can replay it.
Replay it. Okay.
Perhaps you need a longer time.
Yeah, Toby song. There we go.
Toby. There are also some pretty obvious ones.
5.2.
It's also obvious.
Very obvious. I used to love that song actually, and that movie.
Oh my god, it's already like 9 years ago. Yeah, the hint is 9 years ago. Yes, saw it. Blue Mountain Mystery. Perhaps you can try number 6. Number 6 in this question type. It's pretty.
Number 6. Here we go.
Do you know it?
Yes. I think I'll just play the intro and
Yeah,
stop it as long as I know. So it's kind of competition between me and the viewers.
Okay. Not Thomas
Not
and
Thomas Edison. It's
also not French, is it? Number 6, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I think
number
it has
6.
6 words.
Yes, I saw it.
5 new engines in the shed.
Yes, it's 5 new engines in the shed.
So it's a friendship in motion. I think that's the previous question.
Yeah.
The timestamp is actually a bit off. Sorry about that. Which question do you want? I think these are quite simple, actually.
Perhaps do. I think the rest are also pretty obvious. Perhaps we can do number 7.
Five new engines in the shed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
all correct
previous one.
answers. Misty and the Rescue, indeed.
Yeah.
I think we should have the last question.
Okay, we have the last. I would maybe 2 more. 10 and 11.
10. Oh, okay.
Should be easy enough.
No, that's actually 9.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think that's. I forgot what's the.
You heard it already.
Yeah. No, number 9.
Number 9.
The Collier engines.
Yeah. And let's try number 10. Easy enough.
Classic series songs are much more easier to recognize.
Yeah, I heard.
Maybe I'm more familiar with them.
Try to do things better. It was the previous one.
Should we replay it?
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the question. It's great to be an engine, indeed.
And number 11, the last
11.
one. But I think you like the song.
Yeah, I know it. Okay. I think I'll mute myself and go to drink some water and get rid of the mask
Okay.
for a moment. So Thatcher will continue to chat with you.
Yes. I saw the answer.
Never overlook a little engine, indeed.
Yes, so perhaps you
Okay.
can go get some
Yeah.
water.
You can control it
Okay.
on my computer.
So basically, when Dieter goes to get his water, and I also talk to you about how did we just design this game, and because it is actually a lot more easier than I thought of. So basically, the first thing we have to do is that we need to get familiar ourselves with the Thomas and Friends songs. Perhaps we can see different eras have different kind of styles, and basically you can see the classic style. Probably the intros are more obvious, whereas in the hit era songs, perhaps they are less favorite among fans compared to the classic series songs, because I think they changed the style of writing as well as the arrangement, because I think some songs in the classic era, they have they have different styles. Perhaps they have a more groovy style, or maybe have more lively arrangement. Perhaps like it's great to be an engine, or maybe accidents will happen. And we also have some slower songs like maybe really useful engines, or maybe That's What Friends Are For, because I think That's What Friends Are For is one of the classic serious songs that we always forget about. But overall, I really like the classic serious songs, especially the ones from season 4 and season 5. Those are pretty good. And I also like Come for the Ride and Accidents Will Happen. Well, as for nowadays, closer to now, I also like the movie theme songs a lot, because I like musicals a lot. So actually, starting from The Great Race, I've been actually paying a lot more attention onto the music arrangements, as well as how the song matches the movie. And I think that is all I have to say about my opinions on the music. And yeah, and also I can also express my opinions about newer songs. I mean, movie songs are still fine to me, but the season songs, they are pretty boring or maybe pretty forgettable for those. And I found the thing that they are getting a lot more shorter than before. Perhaps some are just roughly like 2 minutes, while before they are like more than 3 minutes. Okay. So I think Dieter is done for his water break and he'll be back right now. What do you have to say now?
Any more questions?
Let's see. Is it, let me see. Is it bad that you like the Day and Night song? I think that song is not really that bad, to be honest, compared to other things, except I think that it is quite plain. And if you really want to sing karaoke like this, then that would also be a nice choice because the song is also easy to handle. So I don't think if you like it, it is completely fine. And if you don't like it, I will still understand. But if you like it, I think it's your own choice. That's completely fine. And let's see. Do you have any other interests besides Thomas? I think watching or maybe taking pictures as well as also making my own business. I mean, playing games with other people or maybe watching some other shows like I've mentioned before, the Mr. Man. Yes. And perhaps Dieter, you would like to talk about what are your interests apart from Thomas?
I've got you a cup of
Oh,
water.
thanks.
Okay.
I think I also need a water.
Okay. So you can get the cup of. Okay. Just a time. So it's just me now, but please wait a moment. I have to reattach my microphone. Okay, it's not working. Whatever. So, do you have any interest apart from Thomas? Let's answer this question first. Well, yes, obviously, I love Disney-related stuff. I've got a Donald Duck. What's that? Tissue holder thing. Yeah, that's the tissue, by the way. So yeah, and oh yeah, I've just checked Twitter and I've just remembered an additional answer to the question that we've had just now. What other shows do I watch? I do watch and love the old Top Gear and the Grand Tour. If you did notice on our Twitter, we did retweet some of the funny stuff. How long did it take to make your own movie, The Adventure Continues? How long do you think it was?
A year?
Yeah, something like that. Have you ever been to Disneyland? Yes, I've been to, well, I'm always going to the Hong Kong Disneyland and have been to Japan when I was very small and have no memory of it at all. Yes, US, both Walt Disney World and Disneyland, and that's it. What is your favorite color?
Blue.
Thatcher says blue. I used to say orange, but maybe not now. Maybe blue. I think this blue is quite nice.
And purples as well. I think purple's nice color, kind of grand and elegant feeling. Okay. Actually, let me unshare. Okay. And who's your favorite character in Thomas and Friends? I think we've answered that question every single live stream. He's Edward, right? Of Flora. Edward. Okay. And I'm surprised his stream has like 4 viewers despite all maybe just at the moment, I'm not sure because that
Because I think some of them
asleep.
rest.
Yeah.
Or because
In
we
the
are
US is almost midnight, I think. In the UK, I have no idea what time is it.
We still have a little bit more time to talk, but I think some of us, our voices will get tired pretty soon. I think it's only 1.5 hours, right?
What is your and I think it might actually be just a bug because it seems like more than 4 people are asking questions now. I'm not sure. Yeah, so that's basically it, I think.
Oh.
It's 4 a.m. in the UK. I'm not sure if there's any UK viewers still here. I'm not sure if I should call it night or morning. Morning. Maybe the dawn has not broken. Yes. Okay. Opinions on Harshan's music. Season 7.
Season 7 should be. I think season 7 is still considered the classic series, right? Because season 7 songs, I think like the 5 new engines in the shed, or maybe the Fergus song. But if you say Harsham's music, I think more like in the hit era series. Like, I think they're not really that bad, but not as classic as in the older songs compared to Mike and Junior's. I think that is my opinion. I mean, they're not really bad, but not as good as in the classic series. But I still enjoy listening to them from time to time, sometimes. Yeah.
Did they compose the music for the CJ series as well?
I think yes.
Yeah, actually,
The Never Overlook a Little Engine. I think it was also
I
composed.
really
by
like
him.
those songs actually. So I think it's a bit unfair to judge them for season 7 because we're comparing someone new to someone that's always well known.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his work is excellent. I think as evidence from CGI series.
CGI songs I think are okay.
It's 10:30 p.m. in the States. Oh, okay. Maybe it's the summertime. I'm not sure how it
Perhaps
works.
it is because the United States doesn't have different time zones. That's why.
Yeah. Or is it? Or is it
I
just
think
from
so.
the same?
I'm not
Some
sure.
like saving time.
Because last time I was in Canada and I also traveled
Oh,
a
yeah.
few hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there are different time zones. 9:30 p.m. That's a great time to watch the stream.
Okay.
Everyone's just turning out to report the local time. Okay, it's 11:37 a.m. here in Hong Kong. If you're interested. They've composed music, for quite some season. I think they're doing quite well.
I mean,
I didn't really actually watch
movie songs are also composed by them. I mean, composed by Harsham. Movie songs only. Okay, that's what I know.
Favorite movie? Thomas movie, presumably.
Thomas movie or other movies.
Thomas movie, I assume.
Maybe Solo's Legend of the Lost Treasure.
Yeah.
And if you're saying other movies, then probably High School Musical.
I didn't know that. Thomas movie, I think everyone would say Solo's Legend of the Lost Treasure. I think. And what about apart from that?
Apart from
Solo's Legend of the Lost Treasure.
Maybe Journey Beyond Sodor.
Yeah, that's quite good as well.
The third, maybe
I think Royal Engine is not actually a movie,
Not
but it's
but special double length episode.
It's a special kind of special.
Yeah.
It feels special as well. Yeah. It's for the 75th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's quite cool. Have you two watched the
No.
British comedy show? No. I did watch some British comedy show, like, I'm not sure Mr. Bean's considered that, but I did watch Keeping Up Appearances, if I recall correctly. Yeah, that's funny. And
Let's see any final questions from you guys.
have you heard that original co-composer had released a new? Yeah, we did hear that, and it's great news. It's kind of surreal to see how people working on the official show is now. I'm not sure if it's the right term to say partnering or with the fans, but
Yeah.
still
Interesting.
communicating with us and still interested in the work they had years ago. And I think it's very, very interesting. Do you watch Doctor Who?
No.
Doctor Who? No. Okay, I think that's the question.
So
Do
I
we want
think
to end the stream, or should we?
yeah, I think that also comes to
We're trying to play a game,
what's game.
the Take on Solo game.
Maybe later on, but
Oh, okay.
do you guys perhaps we need a break? Or perhaps yeah, I think that is what we have to share for today.
Any more last minute questions?
Have you guys ever been to China? The answer should be yes.
Yes, I did go to Beijing. It was maybe 3 years ago.
I already forgot when was the last time I
Yeah,
went.
I went there to shoot for. If you actually watch the remake of what's that song called? The Way of Adventure, the Sorry song.
Sometimes you
Yes,
make
that
a
one.
friend.
Yeah, we've got some footage actually shot in China. We were sent there by the TCC to shoot some bonus scene. I'm not sure which episode or which series it's from. It's about Yong Bao with Thomas, something like that. Yeah, that's basically running around.
What's your favorite filmmaking tool? Or maybe what?
Let's answer
Oh.
that one first.
Least favorite piece of Thomas and Friend merchandise? I think it should be those push-up plush toys. Making squeaky.
Does that even count? Least favorite Thomas and Friends merchandise. I think each of the toy lines have
Their own unique features.
and good times and bad times. Is there any particular? No, I can't think of any on top of my head.
And the next question should be, is it a
Filmmaking
filmmaking tool?
Yeah.
You first?
I'm not sure what it meant. Like camera, we use portable handy cam, something like that.
Filmmaking tool. Possibly also handy cameras and also portable microphones or whatever. But if you're saying the film editing, I like using the Final Cut Pro X.
I used Horror Video Studio Pro. I think it's not the most professional thing you can find around here, and it's also not free if you're not downloading the cracked version. But I used it since I was. I'm not sure actually. 13, 12, 11 or 10, something like that. So been using it for more than 10 years, so probably won't change. It's quite user friendly. It has its limitations, but I think it gets the job done.
And then next, we'll answer the final lot of questions, okay? And I think that is
Favorite rail companies?
maybe underground. I don't know.
I think between in the UK.
Yeah.
not sure. Have you ever been to that theme park in Japan? In the area where we live? Well, we live in Hong Kong, and that theme park I think you refer to Thomas Land.
Is
Japan.
it
That's called
the one near Fuji Mountain?
Something.
Fuji-gap.
Yeah, but I don't know the English. Yeah,
I've been to once before.
I've been there several times, but that's before they have the Thomas props on display. Sadly, I really like the Thomas prop ride. I think
That was
Thomas themed that ride should actually be a thing. It's really fun.
What do you love most about Yongbao? That's hard to say. I like the patterns.
Yeah, the design basically, and because for Yongbao, there's basically not much to say. Like Yongbao, what you want to say about him is just the pattern and the backstory, perhaps. To be honest, Yongbao doesn't really have much substance as a character. Just found that you can't actually see the table. Yeah. There's not really a lot of substance to Yongbao, so not sure. Maybe the backstory is kind of interesting. Probably they work it backwards, like they have the design, and they someone from the writing team would like to know why there's such design works the story backwards. But that's interesting, I think.
Okay, perhaps. What software do you use? We just mentioned already.
Yeah. Have you been to a day out with Thomas event?
The place I've been to, but not the event.
No, I haven't been to.
You get what I mean, right?
Yeah.
The venue, but not the time.
Last question. Voice acting. Yeah, we've been asked for that quite a lot. Firstly, the prerequisite for voice acting is that we do have some videos in the work, and we kind of do, but yeah, we've been asked quite a lot through Twitter DMs or YouTube comments and now and etc. Quite a lot of time. I would like to address it all in one go. I think voice acting is good, but it kind of wastes time, in my opinion, because you need to send out the lines and then you need to collect them. It works when you're very organized and very targeted, like some of the YouTubers, we used to be in season 1. But now that we have university and other stuff to worry about, so I think if we want to release something, I think the best would be we just narrate it ourselves. Yeah. And the editing process would be faster, and we don't need to send out perhaps like I'm suddenly free this week. I cannot expect to send out the lines on Monday. You give us the line on Tuesday and edit on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then, things like that. That would not work. So if we want to get something done, I think the way to do is to voice it ourselves. And we did it in some of the episodes in season 1. I think like Emily helps us.
Yeah, and
some of the characters were actually voiced ourselves to save time already.
And one thing, if you're really very eager to voice, then that is also welcome. But the thing is, after you submit your lines, or maybe please keep attention to our progress, or else it would probably delay everything, or I don't know.
Yes.
And the best thing is maybe not to rush our production, because we look forward to quality. Okay.
There's also another frustration is that if we invite some of you to voice something, but then the project might not actually be edited in time or at all in the end, then it kind of feels like we've wasted some of your time. So I think the best is if we want to do it, we do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And wait for more information and instructions.
Where do you get the lady from background? Well, we made ourselves video and detail on our channel. The video on our channel, details in the description of that video. Have you ever played Minecraft?
Yes.
Yes.
Roblox.
Roblox is the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did play Take on Photo, and
And-
the account name, I actually created an account for Wong. So if one day you play Take on Photo or some of the other games by CD Skip, I think it's called, you might spot me there. Minecraft, yes, I did play it, but I
Yeah.
don't actually play
But
it.
not that often right now.
I haven't been playing it for quite some long time. I think I played it in secondary school, like
Yeah,
13
yeah.
or 14, something like that. And I don't think I play it in the conventional way. I just like people like to use the survival mode. It's more exciting and stuff. I
play
use the free mode.
creative.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, the creative mode. I create structures and things and send the pigs in the cart into some fire, stuff like that.
And
And collect the bacon. Yeah, it's quite
Fortnite.
funny, actually.
How about Fortnite?
I haven't.
No. Call
Others though.
Among
Mario.
Us. Among Us, yes. I always play it with my friends on Discord.
Among Us, not really.
Then you should play it. I always play that.
I did play it on my cousin's phone once, and I think it's a bit hectic. I don't know.
It sometimes get really exciting. Sometimes.
Yeah, and sometimes you have totally no idea what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just walking around.
Your brain is just working.
So
very-
I'm not too interested in these kinds of
Mario. Yes.
Mario Kart to me.
I also play Super Mario.
Yeah,
Other things.
all sorts of Mario game.
What would you do if you were Mattel?
Okay, I think
Very
this is
good
a good question to end the stream
And
on.
yeah, also the last question for today. The first thing I would probably reject the Big World Big Adventures.
I think with this being the last question, I think if I'm Mattel, which assumes that I'm a company and want to have profit, I think I would have firstly a better quality toys,
Yeah.
and which I think actually they're trying, kind of
Because Kenji looks fine, I think.
decent.
And
Yeah, it's actually okay to cut costs to use the standardized unit. I mean, Playwell use it now, but
just
with
maintain the
design,
quality, then that would be fine. And
like most of the Playwell engines look nice.
and
apart from maybe
also,
Edwards.
if I were Mattel, I would also perhaps reach out to more fans apart from kids only. Because I believe Thomas has already grew up with a lot of people around the world. So I think that the opinions of people of other age, they cannot be neglected. And perhaps to see whether if they have hopes for the show and how to present it in a kid-friendly way, as well as also match the interest of the older fans.
So one more thing to add, because if I'm Mattel, presumably I would have tried the Brenner era, and that didn't work well in revenue. I think it's okay to tune down to kids, but maybe make it its own thing. Like we have the show, and we also have which they did, the YouTube spin-off stuff, that the crazy stuff, what Thomas and things like that. That can appear, although maybe not with the realistic CGI model, because that looks ridiculous. Maybe with the animation style of the reboot, that can be a side thing, and we can also keep the series running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's it for today. Someone said we need to go to bed.
Yeah. We are already also tired of
We
talking.
still need to go for lunch perhaps later on.
Yeah. So I hope you guys have fun with us today.
If there's no more questions, I think that will be the end of the stream, and more
Videos.
content will be coming, including what we would like to advertise once more, Edward's Exploit, coming very soon, maybe even this week. Yeah, and review of Edward's Exploit, reviews of other customs.
Yeah, we also think of some other things to do in the
Yeah.
meantime. So I
Let's
guess
see. I think that's it. Maybe we'll have another live stream.
maybe I don't know.
Yeah, because we now have t-shirts, we have to use it.
Yeah.
to kind of use it better to make the cost distribute evenly. Okay, so I think that's it.
Yes.
And we'll see you all next time. Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.